What's up, YouTube? We are back. Madden 26 coin making. We're going to go through a few things today. I've seen some things on Twitter, that questions I've had, and I'm just going to answer them just quite frankly. First question is how do you come up with a lazy sell price? Very, very simple. I don't really pay attention to when cards sell or when cards don't sell. We're going to go to the 82, 83 because I think this filter has been fantastic. Now, first thing is I'm not looking at this coin because these guys are completely separate, right? If you're going to use coin cards, you're going to put them into sets, essentially. You're not actually going to lazy sell them because they don't go for training. Ultimately, the lazy sell price is a lot to do with training. So right here, I'm looking at probably around this card. I'm going to probably list them at 65K right now is probably where I'm going to go. If you sit here for a while, yeah, these cards will probably sell while you're sitting here. I don't have time. I mean, 2 minutes to me is, it could be 15 to 16K profit. So I don't have time to sit here and wait. So that's the first thing I look at. Lazy sell price. Pretty simple. Right now there's a lot of meat on the bone, guys. And what I mean by that is if they were to be put up for minimum compared to what they sell for, that is a big, big deal. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. So that's the first thing that's how I figure out the lazy sell price. Pretty simple. I mean, if you want to look at 80, 81s, I'm not looking at 80, 84, 85s yet. Right here, I'm looking at this. I'd probably put it up for about 24.5. That's probably where I would go. It'd be really close to 25 because there's only one card that's not a coin card. That's for 80s. 81s, I would look down here. You could see 26. However, you just have to keep scrolling until you find the actual first 81, and you're looking at 27K is about right. Now, would I be buying 81s? Probably not. I mean, honestly, it depends on what's in the sets. Like right now, it's only 80s and 82s for sets. So I'm not really looking at 81s. I'm not really looking at 83s. When the whole change thing happens for the next overall increase, then I'd be looking more at 83s, not as much at 82s, unless I'm still trying to do team builders and so on. So yeah, that's obviously something I definitely want to look at is team builder prices right now. And you can see 80K minimum, looks like 99 items, probably not true. We'll look at all offense, still 100 items. Looks like offense would be better to do than defense, and so on. And so I would look here, like Cross right here, 84K. He seems to sell pretty quickly and so on. So if I'm looking at those prices right now, when I'm deciding whether or not I want to buy 80s, that's the price I'm looking at. Like right here, I'd probably try to find the one that sells for the most, but traditionally they're probably all going to sell for about 85. It's probably what they're going to sell for. You probably could find some random ones that sell for more, but I'd base all my numbers based on 85 and so on. So I mean that's the kind of questions I get all the time is how do I determine all this stuff? That's how I determine it. So I do in this video, I do have me flipping for a little bit. I also have a new filter that I've been doing a little bit. I'm going to show you it because I want to include team builders on it because team builders are pretty profitable. If you buy 360s, 380s for 20K, that's 60K, you buy 79. Obviously you can go get 78s for much cheaper, but because of the filter that I'm using, I'm only looking for 79s for about, minimum 7,500, 8K is about the max. So 6,800 or 68,000 is what I'm willing to spend. Traditionally, obviously I'm getting everything less. If it's 21,000, I'm not buying. If it's 20,300, I'm not buying. If it's 19,999, I am buying. 20K is my marker on that. But anyways, I'm going to search by team. That's traditionally what I'm going to do, which is why I got some coin cards. You're going to see, like right here, 8K. You're going to see in my clips, I actually did make 3 team builders while I was doing it. I think I profited like 12, 13K each one. But I'm essentially going like this. Now, I will tell you, there is going to be some discrepancies here. For example, I'll go to Bears. Bears, because it has a 79 in there, I can almost guarantee you actually use 64 items. Most of the time, when it gets close to 100 items, you're probably not seeing the lowest prices. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. This is what I was doing yesterday for a little while. This is the filters that you're going to see. and that's why I was able to make 3 team builders. And it took me, honestly, like right here, I'm not buying. It's too expensive. You know, if you want to take profit out of your own pocket, that's up to you. But in the clips that you're going to watch, you're going to see that I made 3 team builders. I was able to do this in about 45 minutes. It took me about to get my auction house full on top of stuff like that. So this card typically I would probably just quickly sell, but since I'm going through stuff, I don't want to go through that unless it's a nice, super easy price. Plus, I don't have it in my handy dandy calculator, my spreadsheet, what the price was. I honestly can't even remember what the price is. But anyways, let's get to the clips. Then we'll be right back and we'll show you my auction house, my notifications, so you can see exactly what we did, what we didn't do. All right, we are back with the results. Now I'm gonna value things because some things the prices fluctuated just a little bit. You know, some cards went for a little bit more, some cards went for a little bit less, but we're gonna value it all at $67,000. You could see some sold for $67,500, some sold for $67,200, and I think 4 cards went for $66,000. So I think it's easily viable to say that universally that I sold everything for $67,000 minimum, right? And that's all we want to look for is minimum. I did sell the team builders for $89,000. You can see right here that is into the value of the price. I made about $13K each one, and so on. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the numbers. I'm gonna tell you right now, in that 45 minutes, we made 175,000 coins. Now I'm gonna tell you, this isn't abnormal. This is normal for me, which is why I have the coin stack that I have. I am a teacher. I am a substitute teacher, in fact. I substitute pretty much every day, but school hasn't started yet. So I've been grinding. That's why my coin stack is what it is. That's why my team is what it is. Guys, it's all about putting in the hours. That's literally all it is. It's nothing else. Put in the hours, get it done. Stop making excuses for yourself for why you can't do it. Or, oh my God, I can't go, no money spent. No, you can. You trust me, you can. All you got to do is subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Ask me questions if you got questions. If I can answer them, I'll honestly answer them. Everybody that sends me DMs, they know I answer as much as I can. I'm not trying to hide anything, and so on. So I have tried other things. I mean, honestly, I have tried other things. I'll give you an example. I did try this event thing here. This one, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. If you have a really low coin stack and you can't make coins or whatever, like, then yeah, do it. It's, you know, 40K an hour, 50K maybe. I don't know. I did all 9 games. It took me over an hour. I barely can get them done. I can get them done in about 8.5, 9 minutes. That's about the max, or the minimum. I mean, I did get one game done in 7 minutes, but it's not easy. And I've only done it once. Maybe if you do it again, so on. But guys, 175K made just in this video in 45 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, happy coin making today. Good luck to you. I'll be hitting dingers It's a new season for MLB today. I'll be hitting dingers. So if you see me online, say hi.